What's good, gentlemen? It's Leo back with another video. Today we are reacting to 3 true amusement park horror stories animated. Now, me personally, bro, with horror stories, it's kind of a mix. Sometimes, like, I'm one of them motherfuckers who, like, sometimes you see a horror movie and you can't sleep after because you think the stuff that's going to happen is real. That's me, bro. I don't really like horror like stories and shit. But at the same time, it's kind of fun, and it's also like the jump scares are kind of funny and shit. But yeah, bro, we will be reacting to this together. And yeah, let's see, bro. Let's see.
My name is Linda. I'm 25 years old and I work the night security shift at Glenglow Amusement Park. It's an old, nearly forgotten park at the edge of a forest, just outside town. Most nights are quiet, a little too quiet. When the rides are closed and the lights are turned off, all I can hear is creaking metal, accompanied by rustling wind.
Would y'all take a job like that, bro? I don't know, man. Bruh. I can't with like, bro, I'm a scary guy, bro. Like, I just be scared of this shit. Like, not the darkness, but just like places like this. And when it's that late, I don't know, bro. I'm the type, like, when I hear something, I freak out, bro. I don't know if I could do it, bro. I don't know.
Every now and then, I believe I hear the carousel music start up by itself. It doesn't last long, yet it sends shivers down my spine. I've had weird nights before, sure. Drunk teenagers sneaking in, raccoons setting off motion sensors, and even a homeless guy once slept inside the house of mirrors. But nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared me for what happened last Tuesday. It was around 2:15 a.m. I was on my second round. I had a flashlight, a walkie, and my phone. The air felt colder than usual, and there was a strange coppery smell, like rust. I tried to ignore it. I passed the empty food court, the arcade building, and the spinning teacups. Everything was dead silent, like usual. But when I reached the haunted house ride, I saw someone crouching in the dark. In the shadows by the mechanical shed, someone was close.
Sir, you gotta go, bro. Excuse me, sir. Leave.
To the side of the ride. I thought it was the older
Sir, is everything okay?
night watchman, Derek. He's the only other human in that park besides me. But as I took a few steps closer, I realized I didn't know this man. He was crouched down, doing something. I heard a soft groaning, not from a man, but from the ground beneath him. It sounded like someone was in pain. I called out.
It's a dog.
Hello? Who's there?
The man didn't
Fuck you mean? Hello? Who's there? Like, hey, who are you?
answer. He stayed crouched, like an animal over its prey. My hand tightened around my flashlight as I approached slowly. Suddenly, I stepped on a twig and made a loud crack. The man turned around. I stopped.
Hell nah, bro. I mean, I would have been out of there so fast, bro. Like, if I had a weapon on me, if this was like America or something, it's either I would have like called the cops straight away and just dipped, because I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, I'm quitting on the spot. If some shit like that happened, bro, oh yeah, call the cops, fucking, and I never come back. Maybe if I had a gun, I don't know, but I can't do this shit, bro. Like the jump scares and like you don't know who this person is. Nah, bro. Nah.
His face. God, his face. It was pale and stretched. He had this sick grin with too many teeth to count. His eyes were black pits and pale white eyeballs. He reminded me of the character Babadook. Once he saw me, he stood up and tilted his head sharply, like a crow eyeing something already dead. He didn't say a word. He just looked at the sky, then back to the ground behind him, and sprinted straight into the thick bushes beside the ride. I stood there, covered in sweat.
Man. I'm not doing this. Why is you still standing there, bro?
And dread, not knowing what to do next. My instincts
standing there is definitely not the answer, bro.
Screamed at me to run the other way, but I couldn't. I had to know what or who he was crouched over.
She must be
So
a
I
priest
took
type
a
of
step
person.
forward. I could see a trail of blood flowing along the ground. As I got closer, I found Derek
Yeah, you got
lying
some
on his
balls.
side, shaking, eyes
Bruh.
half open. His lips were gone, just cut off,
Bruh. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry for that.
leaving behind a mess
Man,
of
get this
bloody
shit off my
gums and
screen, bro.
exposed teeth. His face was wet with blood. I could see deep slashes across his chest, arms, and even fingers, like someone had taken a scalpel to his skin, cutting him just enough to make him bleed everywhere but not die instantly. I dropped to my knees.
Oh my god! Derek?
He couldn't talk, just wheezed, trembled, and stared at me with eyes.
And Shorty just sits there as if there's not a motherfucker like 20 feet from her who can just like 3 sprints and he's on her ass too. Like,
Full of panic.
nah, bruh.
I fumbled for my phone and called the cops with shaking hands.
Oh, it's about damn time. Oh my god, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like they do this shit on purpose, but they make these characters like so stupid, bro. Like, what do you mean? Oh, like, bro, I would have called the cops like 10 minutes ago, bro.
My voice cracked as I told them everything I saw. Then I held Derek's hand and whispered,
You'll be okay. Just stay with me. Help is coming.
Yeah, stay
My
with me,
eyes
Eric.
wandered to every dark corner of the park as I sat beside him. I didn't want to leave him alone, even for a second. Every sound made me flinch. The rustling trees, the creaking rides, the wind whistling through the gates. I kept thinking he was going to come back, and how would I protect myself and wounded Derek if he
Bro,
did?
he's literally in the bushes, gang. Or maybe he dipped, but bro, like,
But fortunately, he didn't. The cops arrived within 10 minutes. I waved them down with my flashlight. When they saw Derek, they called for medics immediately. 3 officers stayed behind to investigate the park. They split up, flashlights in hand, moving fast but cautiously. I couldn't hear much from their radios, but I did hear one thing. They found him. The man was hiding in the park's underground maintenance tunnels, a series of old access halls running beneath the rides. Most of us
maintenance
never
tunnels?
went down there. He was curled up near a pile of blankets and old candy wrappers, surrounded
Are we for real right now, bro?
by stolen park food, children's toys, and worse, what looked like blood-stained tools and bits of hair. The police cuffed him, but he had no
He's still smiling. He's still smiling,
fear
bro.
in his eyes. Instead, he began narrating a creepy children's rhyme like a psychotic person. Tiptoe Tim with his hollow eyes creeps at night when the robin cries. One by one he counts your toes, whispers secrets no one knows. Hide
Yeah, get
your
him up outta
dolls
here, bro.
and lock the
Get him
door.
outta here.
He drags his feet across the floor.
Lock this man up.
Smile too wide and skin so thin. Don't let little Tim come in. One officer later told me he was a missing patient from a mental asylum 3 towns away. He'd
That
escaped
makes
2
sense.
weeks earlier. Somehow he'd slipped into the park unnoticed, using the tunnels to move around. No one knew he was there. He must have been watching us for days. The scariest part? He could have done to me what he did to Derek. If I had arrived just a few minutes earlier, or if I'd gotten too close too fast, maybe he would have slashed my face open as well. Derek survived, barely. He spent a week in the hospital and needed reconstructive surgery. I quit that
he
job
needed all
2 days
that.
later.
That
Now
man's
I work
face
at a
was-
retail store during
What?
daylight hours.
What did you say?
Quit that job 2 days later.
2 days? Man, I'm gone on the spot. What the fuck? Bruh. Okay, bro. Like, come on. 2 days? Like, I'm gone on the spot, bro. Heck, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Like, be for real, bro.
Now I work at a retail store during daylight hours. No more night shifts. No more empty parks. And if I ever hear carousel music again, I walk the other way. It happened
Okay,
during the
let's get
summer
it.
vacation of my teen years. I was 13 years old back then. My best friend Josh and I planned a trip to the newly opened water park one weekend. We had saved up chore money, packed snacks, and lit.
Bro, them water parks fire, bro. That shit is so fun, I swear. I used to do this shit as a kid all the time. Like, all the slides and everything, bro. That shit's fire.
Did every ride we wanted to hit.
Definitely
When we
going
reached the water
to a
park,
water
the
park
sun
again
was
in my
shining
life.
brighter than ever, and the park was
Fun
filled
start.
with people. I could hear kids laughing and water splashing everywhere. The slides looked huge. Music was playing, and the air smelled like sunscreen. We looked at each other, smiled, and ran straight toward the wave pool. After spending some time there, we decided to go for the Vortex, the park's tallest slide. A bright red spiral that twisted.
I've done one of these before. Not like this, but definitely like, you know, the same kind of like descent. Bro, like it's not as crazy as it looks, honestly. Like it's done in like 2 seconds. Wow, yeah, this shit fun though. This shit really fun.
4 stories high. The line
I
was
love
long,
slides.
and the summer heat was getting ruthless. We were sweating and irritated when we finally made it to the top platform. Just when I thought the wait was finally over, we saw this man. He looked about 40, overweight, wearing an old, faded tank
what the
top that
fuck?
clung to his bulging tummy. He stood at the edge of the slide, looking down in fear. His arms were stiff at his sides, and his back was rising and falling with shaky breaths. He was muttering to himself, "You can do this. Trust me. Just trust me." "What's this guy doing? Is he scared or something?" Josh whispered, nudging me. "Just jump, dude!" I yelled in annoyance. The lifeguard was too busy looking at her phone to notice. The line behind us started backing up. Kids groaned, telling the man to hurry up. Josh and I, being stupid
guess he's gonna
kids,
get pushed.
started mocking him and calling him names. But he still didn't move an inch. At that moment, we became quite frustrated and ultimately decided to push the man.
Hey! Oh no, he didn't catch the slide, bro.
And ultimately decided to push the man.
Y'all fuck ass kids. Look, his ass fell down right down, bro. He didn't even catch the slide. Fuck ass kids, bro. I was never a kid like that, like, and I was not one of them kids who would say shit to people. Like I wouldn't do it behind their back. But I was not one of them them kids who would say some shit to an old man, or when I was with my friends, like to his face like that, you know. I will not be doing that, bro. But damn, bro. Did he I think he's dead or something.
He slipped, screaming
Okay.
and throwing his arms in the air. As he vanished down the slide, Josh exploded in laughter. But the scream echoed in my
Oh, don't worry, he gonna get your ass. Oh, I
ears.
think that's what's
Deep
gonna happen.
down, I felt that what we did was wrong. Without wasting any more time, we went down right after him. When we got to the bottom, I expected to see the man. However, he wasn't there. Josh and I looked at each other. Maybe he'd gotten out and left quickly or gone to the restroom. We brushed it off. The rest of the day continued to be fun. More water rides, pepperoni
he
pizza,
plotted.
and ice cream.
Plotted.
We went all out. Once the sun set and the park was almost closing, we went to the
Yeah, it's always at sunset, isn't it?
changing room. The washroom was old and had a bleachy smell. The lights overhead flickered. I was halfway into my dry clothes when I heard Josh. "Yo, what the hell?" I turned. The man was standing by the exit. He was soaked to the bone. My eyes went straight to his head.
Come on, bro. Let's hear him out.
Blood was dripping slowly from a gash on his
You can see
forehead,
this man's
trailing
brain.
down his cheek and into his mouth. "You two think that was funny? Huh?" Josh and I looked at each other. Neither of us moved.
Hell
"You
no.
pushed me,
I'm
mocked
out of
me,
it.
treated me like some scum. You think that was funny?" He lunged before I could react. His hand wrapped around my
Hey,
throat,
excuse me, I
pinning
didn't
me
mean to-
against the wall. Bringing his face close to mine, he started poking the wound on his
Okay, bro.
forehead with
Yeah.
his own finger. I started screaming. He dug into his own flesh, which made him bleed 10 times more. But he was laughing. As if he felt no pain at all. He poked and poked until I could see his white skull underneath the raw flesh.
Alright, bro, that's disgusting, man.
It was horrifying to watch the guy behave like a maniac. His palm was drenched in blood, and he stopped for a second. He looked me in the eye. "I should break your neck right now," he growled. "But that'd be too easy." I tried to kick, scratch, anything, but he was too strong. Suddenly, he placed his bloody palm on my forehead and started drawing some symbol with his blood while chanting an unknown language.
I rebuke this. What's that, like satanic? Satanic shit? I rebuke all negative energy from this video.
I kept screaming and pleading for help. Josh bolted. Within a few seconds, park security burst in. It took 3 men to pull the guy off me. He smeared his blood all over my face and neck. The metallic stench burned my nostrils.
Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. He put them demons on your ass, boy.
I fell to the floor, gasping and coughing for air. The man didn't
Demons on
fight
your
them.
ass.
He just let the security guys drag him while staring at me.
He's still
But
smiling.
before disappearing from our sight, he screamed one last time. "I'll find you both, and I'll get my revenge! I swear, I'll be back!"
Bro, how did he still didn't tell us how he got this fuck-ass injury, bro. What the bro? This man's brain is open, bro. This hasn't been the slide. We saw it. He was on the slide. So how the fuck did he open his skull like that, bro? Man, got me fucked up. Something must have happened in between. Because I didn't do this shit. Okay, I pushed you over, but shit, I didn't open your skull, though.
The police were called and they informed our parents. I had to give a statement. So did Josh. They told us the guy had a minor concussion from the slide but refused medical help. Apparently, he'd been acting strange at the park entrance earlier. No one pressed charges because technically we had pushed him, which led to his threat. But I know that wasn't just a threat, it was a promise. That night, I didn't sleep. For weeks, I couldn't shower without checking behind the curtain 5 times. Every knock at the door made me jump. I stopped going out for a while. Josh acted tough, like it didn't bother him. But I noticed how he flinched when someone stood behind him in public spaces. It's been 5 years. I haven't seen that man again. But sometimes I get this feeling, like I'm being watched.
Jeez.
Like someone's behind me at the
That boy
grocery
got
store,
PTSD.
just out of view. I've never stepped foot in
That boy
any
got
amusement park
PTSD.
after that incident. People say I'm paranoid. Maybe I am, but the fear never left. Because I know he meant what he said. Someday he's going to find us again. And this time, I don't think anyone will be there to...
What do y'all do after some shit like that? Like, what do? Do you just pray that he doesn't find you? How do you continue living? Do you like move into the jungle somewhere? Do you go to Alaska? Like, what do? You know what I'm saying? Do you like delete every like social media, any info of yourself? You throw away your phone, all that? I don't know what I would do, man. I feel like after some shit like that, I would just like keep that blick on me like next to where I sleep. And just praying that nothing happens. Because I'm not about to like go off grid and go to the jungle where some poisonous snake will like fuck me in the ass or something like that. What the fuck, bro? My bad, bro. I gotta chill, bro. I gotta chill. It's not like I'm getting money from these videos, but still, bro. I gotta chill. But yeah, bro, I don't know what I would do though. I don't know. But that PTSD would be hitting though. Because every day you're thinking, damn, is today the day where this like open skull man will like look at me and like, yeah, bro, like yeah, bro, like, what's up? Like, what's up? I'm here. And he's like butt naked, all oiled up. And he's like ready to give it to you, you know? That's gay. That was gay as fuck. Anyways.
Stop him. I used to think that love meant
Then that's
fights,
it?
jealousy, and saying
Oh,
sorry all the time.
Alright, the last one, boys and girls.
Anyone will be there to stop him.
Is there females watching my videos? I don't know.
I used to think that love meant fights, jealousy, and saying sorry all the time. Looking back, I wasn't in love. Rather, I was stuck, clinging to someone who simply adored my weakness.
Bro, my head is so tight, bro. Bro, I ordered like a head. It's from Playboy. It's like Playboy Cardi's brand. It's like YVL. And I bought the wrong fucking size, bro. Cause I don't know. It's like in American, you know, metrics. And I don't know my size, and it's too small, bro. Like, this shit barely fits, so I gotta wear it like that. But people do that anyway, you know. But yeah, this shit is too small. It's still fire though. So I'll just be wearing it like that, you know. But this shit kind of tight.
Name was Gerald. He was my first real love. At first, he was too charming, always sending me sweet texts. But things changed quickly. He became needy and bossy all of a sudden. He started showing up outside of my house at night, sitting across the street in his car.
Hey.
I broke it off when he screamed at me in the school cafeteria, accusing me of cheating in front of everyone. After that, I blocked him and changed my number. He didn't take it well, which brings us to the night at the amusement park. It was a Friday in early summer. My best friend Kathy convinced me to get out and enjoy myself for once. We arrived at around 6 p.m. Funky music surrounded the park. Lights flashed from every corner, followed by people laughing and screaming. It was the kind of evening that made you feel like you would be a kid again for a little while. For the first few hours, I had the best time. We went on roller coasters and laughed until our stomachs hurt.
She looks scary
Then we
too.
ate ice cream, and Kathy pointed at the Ferris wheel. I was noticing how high it was when I saw a familiar face right under it. Gerald was standing in the queue ahead of us.
Bro, where is this motherfucking mouth, bro? What the bro is this? What's his mouth? This or that? Bro, he looks, or does he wear a mask? He looks scary as fuck, bro.
Staring right at me, not blinking, just waiting.
Yeah, he chopped,
Seeing my
bro.
face drowning in dread, Kathy followed my eyes.
No freaking way. Didn't your mom say he got a warning from the school? He did.
I said, my voice shaking.
I don't know what he's doing here.
Before we could back away,
Damn, bro, he can't go to the amusement park though. He's still free, bro. Shit, he probably did know he was there, but still, bro, he can. You know, it's not like he can't go there.
He walked towards us. His face was pale and his eyes were wide, surrounded by dark circles like he hadn't slept for days. You said you loved me once. That means a part of you still does, whether you admit it or not. Kathy stepped in front of me, telling him to back off, but Gerald wasn't hearing it. He looked past her, straight at me. You think you could just throw me away like trash after everything I did for you?
You did nothing but make—
Shit, bro, if my girl looked like this, it wouldn't last long either, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you would just wake up in the middle of the night, you look over like, yo, baby. And then you realize it's just your girl. And you're like, fuck. You scared the shit out of me. Couldn't do it, bro. Like, bro, look at this man, bro.
Throw me away like trash after everything I did for you?
You did nothing but make my life hell. Leave me alone.
Oh my, bro, you were chopped. Shut up, bro. She's chopped, bro. What the fuck is this? She looks like the ancient king of France, bro. You know where they had those wigs, like the white kings and everything. They had like those wigs on. You're chopped as shit. Like y'all both chopped. Honestly, y'all should just date, bro. Honestly, you're both chopped.
I grabbed Kathy's hand and rushed forward. I decided it was time to stand my ground. No more running away. The Ferris wheel operator looked confused. but we shoved our way into the next available cart before Gerald could stop us. We rose slowly, the cart creaking as the wheel spun higher. I tried to steady my breathing, gripping the metal bar in front of us. Kathy squeezed my shoulder.
You did the right thing. I'm so proud of you. I think he'll leave now.
But she was wrong. Halfway up, maybe 60 feet in the air, our cart suddenly jolted and stopped. We both screamed, and another jolt shook the car. The entire thing rocked violently, like someone had pushed it.
What the hell?
Kathy cried. I looked down, and it was Gerald.
Boy, if you don't get off my cart, boy. Strong ass grip. How did he even get up there? Oh, he was probably clinging onto that shit in the beginning, huh?
He was climbing the metal frame of the Ferris wheel like a rabid monkey, saliva dripping from his mouth, eyes bloodshot.
Bruh, all for some pussy, bro. That's crazy. All for a girl. I could never, bro.
With rage, his bare hands gripped the rusted beams so tightly they bled. His shirt was torn, and his hair was wild from the wind, but somehow, impossibly, he was hauling himself up. He was right under our cart. "Take me back, Megan! Take me back! I'll forgive you!" We banged on the sides of the cart, yelling for help. Below, the ride operator finally noticed.
What you want
I could see
to do,
people
bro?
pointing, some running. I could hear the operators panicking about not being able.
Hey, give him a minute. His grip will slowly, like, he'll get loose and he'll just fall, bro. Just chill, bro.
To restart the ride. Gerald was still climbing. He was only inches away now, one hand reaching up toward the bottom of our cart.
Kick his hands. Fuck away from me.
Blood
I would have, like, straight kicked the hand.
streamed from his fingers, dripping onto his face, making him look even more haunting. "You're mine, Megan," he whispered, still smiling. "You owe me." It was the most terrifying thing I'd ever seen. The way he said it, not angry, not even loud, just certain, like he truly believed I belonged to him.
Stop it, please! Just leave me alone!
His smile
Yeah, just fall down, please.
changed into a snarl. "So you won't say yes? How about now?" He suddenly let go with one hand. He was hanging from the wheel,
Yeah, bro,
clutching the metal rod with only one hand. I screamed, thinking he would fall at any
He's strong,
moment.
though.
"This is how much I love you. I can risk my life for you. See, I'm letting it go. Do you want me to die for you?
Yeah,
Because
bro.
I will."
Shit, I don't give a fuck. I mean, we not together no more. Just let go, bro. But he's doing too much right now.
Somebody get us down!
And it's crazy because, like, some of y'all go out like that, bro. Like, some of y'all would do this shit. That's crazy. Like, she's not thinking about you, bro, and you're going out like that. It's a separate topic, but a lot of guys, bro, go out like that.
Do something!
Not me.
I was screaming and crying, but Gerald enjoyed my misery. He kept shifting from one hand to the other, barely managing to stay on the wheel. It was horrifying to watch his life hanging by a thread. Finally, security reached him. One guard climbed partway up from the other side.
Hey.
Another used a long pole to strike at Gerald's feet. He slipped, dangling for a second, then crashed onto the safety net below. They tackled him and cuffed him. They escorted us off the ride. Kathy was shaking and I couldn't stop crying. I kept looking behind me, expecting him to get up and chase me again. We gave statements. The police charged him with trespassing, harassment, and endangerment. I filed for a restraining order the next day. It was later discovered that Gerald had deliberately sabotaged the ride so he could climb and traumatize us. The look on his face that night wasn't just obsession, it was certainty. He truly believed I was his. I still get nightmares where I see Gerald gripping the metal rod with one hand, dangling from that height. His burning eyes pierce my soul, screaming, "Take me back, Megan!
Hey, he do got big ass
You
eyes,
have
bro.
to take me back!"
shit, bruh. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. This was bruh, what is wrong? Like, I can't speak English or something. This was I can't really say the numbers good. 3 true amusement park horror stories animated. Go check out the channel, bro. IMR Scary Tales, great video. It wasn't as scary, so that was kind of good. It was like in the middle, you know. But I'll leave the video in the description down below if you want to go check them out. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a friend. Comment down below what you think about this video. Leave a like, and I'll see you next time, bro. Also, let me know, do you like reactions? You know, do you like more like story times and like advice, or do you want me to do more reactions? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, guys.